So, welcome to the live stream of the copper update, and I've already noticed something on the update I don't like, literally just by starting. So you can see this black square around each item. Now I think before it was just about noticeable and it was white, but you couldn't really see it. But it's obviously some part of the update is like, yeah, that looks terrible. Anyway, I don't really know what to do about that. Might be a setting, maybe. Right, so I put this together, this copper golem, before the update, and obviously now it hasn't updated. So maybe I shall try again. See. There you go, my first copper golem. Now, I don't know whether I should have put it there, I don't know. I just wanted to see what it was like. So there's nothing in the chest. So I don't really know how this works. Can I destroy it? I can move it. I can move him, right? Just excuse the groovy music. Now this is where I've got a bit of chest work, so maybe we shall put it in here and see what he does. So he's kind of just sat down, so I don't know why. I don't know if it's because he's fully, I'm just mucking about. Yeah, he organises chests, but I think he's not moving. I think it's because he's fully green. So let me go and get some fresh copper. Let me go get some copper. I'll take that, and then copper bars. Is that a copper block? Yeah. So have another look at that then. So we'll try this again. I've got one copper block. Pop that there. And the head. Are you ready? Right, so he's kind of animated look. And cool, right, so he just moves some stuff about. So what's he putting in there? Nothing. Not really sure how he works. Yeah, just going to take these blocks and fill this gap in so it don't, well, it won't fall down, I don't reckon. Where has he gone? Has he left? He's like, I don't know where he's gone. Where's he gone? Okay, so I don't really understand how he works, if I'm honest. In fact, I don't even know where he is. I hope he's not down there. Oh, bollocks. Right. So that's not a good start, is it? Alright, so... Right, so it's not a good place to put it in here because he'll be falling down the you know, the traps. Yeah, so if you can look up for me this oxidized copper, how do you get it back to normal copper? I need like a hoe or something, I think, to scratch off the oxidized stuff. I'll just pop him there for now. See if I've got a hoe here. Look. Now there's got to be a tool. What tool do you use to get the oxidization off? If that makes sense. It could be like a... Hi Mark. Yeah, did you watch it all? Yeah, so we don't want to wax it. I think a wax, when you put the wax on it, it freezes the state that it's currently in. So there's 4 stages of oxidization. So if I wax like an actual copper block, it'll stay just like a copper block. If I Yeah, you might be a bit younger than me. I mean, I had loads of stuff. You can watch there's one from the 60s as well. He's going to do an 80s one. I'm just trying to explain this oxidization. There's 4 different stages. So that's the first one. And if I wax that, it won't change. Whereas this guy has been left kind of like to weather, and he's gone to fully oxidized green. Now you can reverse it, but I don't know how. You need a tool to reverse it. It's not a shovel. It's not an axe or a sword or a hoe or a pick. Right click. Ah, there, look. Yeah, you did it. kind of come back to life. Yeah, you just right click with the axe. Right, I'm just going to destroy him before he does anything weird while I sleep, because it's just becoming night time. So I'll just show you, Mark, all the aloxals that I've been breeding. I just got my little so I made a dedicated aloxal sort of room. I dug all this out, and I'm not sure whether you watched today's episode, but there was a bit of a disaster moving these, and I killed most of them. They all died. So I had to go back to the original place where I got them, miles away, and yeah, that was today's episode, me sort of bringing them back here and breeding them. So there they are. Currently I have 6. There's 4 adults and 2 babies. That's only 3 of the 5 colours. I did have 2 yellow ones, but they died. Ah, right, okay. So there's different techniques. I just use the axe. Yeah, so I'm thinking like this copper golem. I put him downstairs thinking that was where I wanted him to be, and he fell down a hole of one of the villagers. So that's no use. So I need to maybe build another dedicated room for storage and have the copper golem in there. I would have liked to have thought that they would have designed a copper golem that didn't fall down holes, because once he's stuck down there, you can't do anything with him. I don't like llamas. So, sorry llama. No one invited you here. I do have a collection of leather somewhere. There we are. So I've got 2 things to build. I've got a dedicated... Sorry, I just had a drink of beer and it's very fizzy. I need a dedicated storage room without no holes, so that the golem ain't going to get stuck. And I need somewhere to farm these tree blocks. Oh, I actually got some yeah, they're a little bit like, you just got to be careful with them. Like how I was bringing them around on leads and they just getting stuck on everything and eventually died. So you've got to be kind of gentle with stuff. I kind of knew they would. I knew I shouldn't have really... If I'm honest, the ruins are not the best place to be keeping mobs of any kind. Because obviously if you tether them up, they can't do anything. You know, that's as far as they go. But for a creature roaming around, it's actually quite a dangerous place, because there's so many stairs and levels and holes, and do you know what I mean? They get stuck. So really I shouldn't maybe have the copper golems here. I'm thinking maybe I should go back to somewhere that's a little bit more orderly. So maybe I should do that. Let me yeah, the frogs, I mean there's still a few of them around randomly, but a lot of them have seemed to have just swum out into the sea. So when I jump in the boat, I'm just going to pick up some copper and then we'll go for a boat ride. We'll probably see half of the frogs that I made floating about. I'm taking this copper. And did I have... I'm sure I had some pre-made pumpkins. Just checking it out. Nope. No, it's pretty cool. That, you know, I never... It was like a couple of weeks ago. I never thought we'd have this situation here. And here we are. So persistence must be the key to this game. Let me just go down into the little room. I know I've got some pumpkins. I can't ever find anything. I'll take them too. Yeah, I think sometimes when you just about forget to do something, it seems to crop up. I'm glad you watched that 80s video though. I'll let my friend Gareth, who made it, know that you watched it, because I think stuff like that's, you know, historical. It's quite cool. You know, not necessarily just for us toy fans. A lot of people will have grown up with those toys. Right, so we're going to just sail back to somewhere that's a little bit more less hazardous than the ruins, which I guess, you know, if the ruins are a thing, they should be quite perilous. Do you know what I mean? It's not somewhere you'd want to live. So that kind of fits in with the lore of the game. It's just going to take me a couple of minutes to sail back. It's like I built that art gallery, didn't I? And then I've gone back and half the pictures are missing. I don't know why. It's like they've just despawned, which I think I've never known anything to do that like that. Yeah, so that in a way that's why I wanted you to watch it, because I think, you know, an American edition of something like that. Ah, right, it's a bug where the pictures are disappearing. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm thinking of, if the art gallery's bugged, I won't be so precious about it, and I might just use that room for now to put the copper golem in there and a few chests, and they can start sorting stuff out in there. I don't know what the range is. Do you know what I mean? Like, how close does the chest have to be? It's quite a nice sunny day, isn't it, with the sun shining on the water. I'm getting followed by a dolphin. Yeah, so I'm thinking just use this room that I made as a gallery as somewhere for the copper golem for now. It shouldn't. There's a couple of chests here we could maybe work on sorting out as well. Yeah, that big place was, yeah. Right, I need to put that there. See what I mean? There's like a fair few pictures missing. Anyway, whatever. So I've got a copper block. If I put that there. Right. So currently there's nothing inside there. So I'm wondering where he's going. I don't really know. I better not. I don't really know how this works. Let's just try and put some cobblestone in the copper chest. Right, see what he does. Right, so he's taking it out of the copper chest, slamming the door in my face, and putting it in a chest. I thought it would be the other way around. I thought it'd be like... Right. I guess he can't carry... He must be able to carry 16 at a time. Right, where's my bed? I'm going to have to sleep. This is a little bit confusing because whatever I put in the chest, he sorts out. I thought it'd be the other way around. So maybe I need to put a normal chest here. Let's see if I've got some wood. Any wood? Yes, I've got some wood. Right, I'll make a normal chest. Pop that there. Right, it's finished. Right. Let's just see how this works. Right, I'm just curious where he's going to put this block. I want him to put it in there. That's right. Okay. Yeah, you see the copper then change colour. So if I used wax on the chest and him, he wouldn't deteriorate anymore. Now I'm wondering, is that it? He just moved all that into that chest, look, from there. I mean, it's like I'm doing it myself. Why isn't he doing it? I want him to move that stuff in there into that chest. So I've got to move it into his chest for him to move it. That's a bit weird. I mean, I'm moving the stuff myself. Bit of a weird mechanic. Well, anyway, there we have it. I just want to look at some of the copper items. I don't have enough copper blocks on me. just make some. Right, so I can make copper armor, look. Sword, shield, blah blah blah. Copper bars. Everything else is kind of like there before, apart from the armor and the tools. Copper nugget. What does a copper nugget do? So now I can make chain. So I'm just looking at that lantern. How do you make a copper torch? I need a bit of coal. So make a copper torch. And a copper lantern. So I've got 2 copper lanterns now. I mean, it's green. I usually like stuff like that. So you've got the normal one and the green one. Could look cool in the ruins, can't it? Green lantern. Right, hey up, what's he doing? Nothing. Yeah, I mean, you know, there's that one as well. It's a blue one. Do I have any soul sand? I'm sure I do. Dripstone. Let me just go up. I might have some soul sand up here. Just give me a sec, I'll have a look. Netherrack. I might have taken the soul sand away. So I think we're going to have to sail back. So I'm just looking in these chests before we go back. I'll take that. So yeah, I'm more impressed with the Green Lantern than I am the actual copper golem. Green Lantern. Yeah, this squid around. I mean, to answer your earlier question, Mark, this was my first experiment with draining a monument, and yeah, I took all the green blocks to build stuff with like that. So we're going to go, I'll sail just above a monument, just one here. There's a frog, look. Don't know what he's doing over here. Now you'll see there's I'm getting attacked by the guardians. There's the monument underneath me. But usually they'll attack squid, and when they kill a squid, the ink will float and you can pick it up. It's like farming for ink. You let the guardians do the killing for you, and you just collect it. Yeah, there's a dolphin. Dolphins will swim sort of with you as I'm sailing, like dolphins do. But if you feed them fish, they'll take you to a like a shipwreck. But I tried to do it once and it didn't work, so I've never bothered to do it again. I just found the shipwreck myself. Couldn't be arsed with the dolphin. Yeah, I'll show you what resin's for. Because I want to set up a little resin farm situation where the Creaking that gives off resin doesn't have a chance to attack me when I'm not looking at him. So basically I put him in like a wooden pen very close to where I want him, and he can't get out, and I'll just whack him when I want the resin, and when I go collect the resin he can't get me. So I'll just sleep and we'll set that up. Right. I'm just going to put this stuff back. Actually, let me create a few more lanterns. So even the lanterns are changing colour while I'm kind of waiting. I have so much shit. Let's get rid of them. So let's just have a look at these this lantern. So if I put one there, you see it's like it's gone pale. Because it's changing colour. Yeah, sorry Mac, I'll have a look now. I'll go back and have a look. Candle. It's like a cartography table, and that's a fletching table, smithing. Yeah. We wanted some soul sand, didn't we? I'm not sure whether I've actually got any. Right. Sorry guys, I'm sort of doing three things at once here. I need to just focus on one thing at a time. I wanted to stick a green lantern somewhere that's quite noticeable. Let's have a look here, look. Can't put it there. Green. I got one more. I'm just looking for somewhere I can put it. I'll just stick it there for now. Right. So I'm looking for some soul sand. Quite rare, but I do have some somewhere, I'm sure. Nope. I don't know where I put it, if I had some. Where would I have put it? It might be in there. I can't remember what soul sand was used for. Right, I'm going to take the resin and these bits. Sorry, I'm just looking at what I need. I need some fencing. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you grow a ghast with soul sand. Yeah, so where did I put that soul sand then? Probably over by the gas. I'm glad somebody can remember something, because I can't. Let's have a look in here. Nope. No, I haven't told the gun to move it. I mean, if I'm honest, I didn't have a lot of soul sand. It's quite rare, so... Yeah, that's right, yeah, so... I just don't remember where I put it. If I put it anywhere, I might have used it all. I don't think I did. You'd have to look it up for me, where we get it from. What's that there? Dripstone block. Podzol. Yeah. I don't remember where I got it from in the nether. I potentially... where I got it from, I've got it all, and there was none left. This is like my sort of nether container. Look there, soul sand. I found it. Right, how do I get them? There we are, soul sand. So if I put very rarely use bundles. Right, so now I can make a soul torch. Just one. I made 4. Just when I said I didn't want to do that. Right, is it dark? No. I'll go back to the copper. Did you see that? There's a cat's head down there. Weird. Right, I now need to make some nuggets. And I can make a copper lantern. Oh, it's not copper for that. That's a bit of a weird thing to do. So I need iron nuggets. Sorry. So now I can make a soul lantern. I made 4. Yeah, green flames. It's just that soul campfire. I do have one in the nether somewhere. I can't remember what a soul campfire was for. Again, no brain. I'm just sticking that stuff in there. So now we've got some soul lanterns. I hope it's dark, so I'll sleep. Right, I need some wood. And I don't mean pale oak, because I need that. Let's try that pink. Now I'm just going to make... God, that beer's well fizzy. Now I just need a piece of carpet, if I've got one. One piece of carpet, I know I have somewhere. Hey Gareth, how's it going? Welcome to my crazy world. I'll just show you the little farm I've managed to get. I've been breeding them now. Different colours. It's pretty cool. I need the yellow one, but we'll come back to that. Now what am I doing? Carpet. I need a piece of carpet. That's snow. Telling me I used all the wool up. That's weird, isn't it? It's taken me years to find them, and you've found them straight away. That's so bizarre. There's some honeycombs I can wax stuff with if I want. Right, I've got the shears here, so we're going to go up these stairs. I'm trying to find an area that's clear where I can build this little resin farm. This is an experiment. I've never seen anybody do this yet. So let's I've got to eat. Yeah, I don't think you get frogs in lush caves. The amount of words I've got to remember playing this game, Jesus. It's like a whole encyclopedia on its own for terminology. And sometimes my brain don't work quick enough. It's funny because, like, when I'm explaining stuff and I'm playing at the same time, I find it quite difficult to talk. You know, like is that called multitasking? Because if I was playing the game sort of on my own, I'd be totally fine. But because I'm having to, like, what would you say, entertain? Am I entertaining? Yeah, it's a slime bowl. A slime. If you kill it, you can get slime, and then that's what you feed to frogs. So that could be quite useful if you've got a chest. You can keep it in. Right, I'm just prepping an area here for what I'm about to attempt. Hey Nudge, how you doing? Long time no see. Hope you had a good time in Germany and didn't get too drunk, which I know is not true. I'm just building some stuff. Are we getting too old for this kind of thing? I mean, it looks like you had a good time, so there's no better place to go and do it in Germany, is there? Oktoberfest. Right, I've got to try and... Oh, I didn't get any carpet, did I? But there's some sheep, and I've got some shears, and I'm going to take all their wool. So what I want to do is build a creaking, sort of like a farm. Because I don't think I don't know if anybody's ever done this, so I could be just like doing something that don't work. I want to set up a creaking farm for resin. And I don't want the creaking to be able to interact with me while I'm harvesting the resin. Right, I'm just looking for the words. So I basically just need to set up like, no, that's not right. Oh dear, I put it in the wrong place. Yeah, so what I should have just done is put the tree down first. I can get around this. No, but then it won't be able to get the resin, will it? That's not right. It needs to be in the same direction. This is... I hope I don't lose this. Yeah, I did. Thought I would. Right, don't do that again, David. You need to put the wood down first. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Like that. Sorry guys, I'm just thinking. I can't talk and think at the same time. It's mad, you know, like being as a musician in a band, you'd have to, when you're performing on stage, play your instrument while obviously, you know, moving around, you know, not trying to fall off the stage, for example. Look cool, allegedly, and you know, drink beer and, you know, do several things at the same time. I didn't have a problem with any of that. It seems that when I'm playing Minecraft, yeah, pull faces at the crowd, blah blah blah, yeah, all that. I can't multitask while playing this game. Right, it's starting to become night time, so I need to be ready here. So basically, what I want to do, I don't know where this guy's going to spawn when it goes dark. So I'll presume I'm just going to have to presume. I'll have to wait till he spawns. Now, what I want to do is I want him to spawn outside of the fence. I want him to spawn on the outside. Hey up, here he is. Where did he spawn? Oh shit, right behind me, right. Right, so I want him to be outside of the thingy, of the fence, that's what I just said. Ah, look. So is that... Can he climb on the fence? Sorry, I'm just experimenting here. I don't know whether... Can he get over the fence? Sorry, sheep, but you shouldn't be in there. Right, can he get over the fence? I'm just playing here. Yeah. Right, he got over the fence because of that. It's connected there. I don't want him inside of the pen. I want him here, outside. Oh shit, I forgot about these, look. I forgot about mobs. I didn't think this through, did I? I'm about to swear again. I don't have enough bloody slots. My God. Oh, fucking hell. So I'm trying to do something that's quite intricate, and all I've got to do is piss about with these lot. I'm getting annoyed with them. It's literally impossible to concentrate. Little twat. I'm putting up torches so that the mobs stop spawning. What if yeah, you shoot him. Oh. Now I've got a massive hole where I want to be. Fucking hell. Right, I'm trying to think what I'm doing. Sorry, what I was saying about not being able to multitask. Definitely not very good at trying to take on hundreds of mobs while fiddling around with this stupid thing. Right. Need to clear my inventory, that's what I need to do. Fence and carpet. Now, for what I'm thinking is you can't get over the fence, look. So if I whack him, he puts resin on the tree. And now I want to get the resin. He can't get me. He's outside the fence. So I know he can get over the fence there because he just climbed up on that, which I haven't had chance to move yet because there's so many bastard mobs about. So I don't want him in the pen. Yes. Fucking annoying. So I basically need to remove this. Right, I think I've nearly done it now. Right, he's outside of the pen. He can't get over. Now, for me to get in and out, I need to put a bit of carpet up. So if I whack him up, he'll fill the tree full of resin. And I farm it, and he can't get in while I'm doing this. That's the point, is while I'm usually farming the resin, he's really annoying. Right, I've got to be careful of this creeper here. Dude. Where's the fucking creeper? Come here. This is well annoying. Right, yeah, this is the plan, look. It does work. I whack him, fill the tree full of resin. I think in a perfect world I need it to be a little bit further away. The fence, so he can't reach me, because he seems to be able to reach. Now he's going to disappear in a minute because it's daylight. Yep. Right, I'm refining. Ugh, Jesus Christ. Fun and games, eh, guys? I'm thinking that what I'm trying to do will work. Now, if I fill all this in with cobblestone, when creepers blow up, they won't make so much damage. Yeah, I mean, they all just come from so many directions. It's difficult to sort of unless you're dealing with them all the time, it's very difficult to sort of deal with them. Right. I basically need to make this area bigger. Right, this is the... I'm just going to nip up to that chest and dump some stuff off, because my inventory is so full all the time. Don't need the meat. I don't think I need the coal. Don't need the bones. Don't need the flesh. Gonna make some more posts. Oh yeah, I need some twigs. Right, try again. Right, while it's daylight, I'll put loads of torches up so it stops them all spawning. There's a skeleton there, look. You see him? Sneaky. This is like my experimental area. Right. I need to put these... Where are we going? There. So when I was... Say if I was here... dealing with the resin, I need the fence to be further... That's not right. I need the fence to be further away so that the creaking can't hit me while I'm inside the pen. If that makes sense. Yeah, so yeah, good question. If he spawns and he's inside the pen, I shall just basically knock the pen down one section and I'll lead him out of the pen and then seal it up again. If that makes sense. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I'm hoping that that is far enough away from the pen now. I think as we noticed, I'll just keep them fences just in case. I can't remember what I'm trying to say. Yeah, carpet. I use the carpet on the edge to get over, but I also noticed that he can. Now normally mobs can't, so that's a bit... Maybe the people that designed this knew that that would be a pain in the arse, so they designed it so you can get over fences, because this seems to be a way Yeah, I could put a gate in, true. Good idea. I'm glad. What is it, 2 heads are better than 1? Is that the saying? Now, what I'm doing is building like a defensive wall so that when mobs spawn over here, like skeletons for example, they can't shoot me because they can't shoot through a wall, can they? Simple as that. So at least from this angle, I'm going to be kind of protected. Just put up more torches so the bastards don't spawn. I kind of want it just to be me and the thingy-majig, what's he called? The Creaking. I don't want to have to deal with, like, I totally forgot about dealing with the mobs, if I'm honest. Right. We're getting there now. And it's getting night time, so if I can just, I'm out of torches, so I better go get a couple more while we're waiting. Nice one. Right. I didn't make a gate, did I? So you see, the creek in there is spawned, which is good, but he's not interacting with me yet. Let me just get rid of this meat. Where's he gone? I don't know how close I have to be to the thing for him to... There he is, look. So Let's try this. He's not interacted with me yet. Missed. Right, where is he? Where's he gone? I know how to attract him. Just put another one up. Oh, right. You're right, Nick. He's actually in the pen. So I'll... Right, he's out of the pen. So if I keep looking at him, he won't move. If I just seal him outside the pen, look. Nice. Right. Let's try and harvest him. See, if I turn away, like if I've got my back to him here, can he touch me? No. I've seen a zombie. I don't know where that zombie came from, but... I'm not going to get rid of all the mobs just because, you know, I can't make the whole place completely light. But this is a lot calmer. If you've noticed, I'm not crying out and swearing. He's not managed to touch me once. And I've had no problem with skeletons or creepers. So this idea kind of has worked so far. See, you can't touch me, which is what I wanted, because it's, I'm not going to lie, annoying. So basically, to upscale this idea, we need a bigger area and bigger. Make the wall outside bigger, further away, lots of lights, and then what we do to upscale it is basically put more. Put more. Where's the other one? There should be two of them. Oh, yeah. So you managed to hit me. That's a skeleton, that's why. Bit of mob action. Oh. Zombie killed him. I thought he might have dropped a CD. So guys, I've got 2 of these, and there's only one. What's his name? Creaking. Where's the other one? Is there another one? I just can't see him. So I'm wondering if I have to put them spaced apart. Did I just kill the Creaking? So I've got one here, look, and he's just, where's that zombie gone? Right, there he is. Spitting at me. Right, I just wanted to come a bit closer. That's it. Come on. Too far away. Right, so the next experiment will be to leave a gap. Because I put it next to it, didn't I? And it didn't work. Where is he? There should be 2 of them. Why is there only one? Oh, he'd have to join him, wouldn't he? So this other pole is not doing anything. So you can only have 1 at a time. I have had 2 at a time, haven't I? Oh, he's dead anyway. Right, I think that's basically my experiment kind of worked. If I wanted to like upscale it a little bit. I wasn't as harassed then by mobs. I don't think I got even bothered by one skeleton. So you basically build a huge wall around a huge pen and farm away, and see what I mean? I've got 109 resin there, which is pretty cool. Hey up. There's creatures, look, mobs. I should really like fill all this in. I'm not going to do it now, but it basically served its purpose. I'll get this boat. Stop that there. I think the mobs are coming out of here. So if I put a few torches up, that might stop them in the future. No, so I tried to trap him in a boat and he just walked over it. And that was the same with the carpet. He can use carpet. I do like to use boats still to trap, you know, mobs. Yeah, well done, Gareth. That is the natural progression of the game, is to get iron armor before diamond. So it, you know, like incrementally goes up. So you're doing it right. If that makes you feel any better. I mean, diamond is rare, don't get me wrong. It's a good feeling when you get some. Let's just say that. It genuinely is like an achievement. So guys, thank you for persisting with this idea. Playing it real time, I know, is sometimes a little bit sort of weird because it's not very interesting to watch. So yeah. Yeah, you do need a lot of torches. Like, if you look here, look, I've got torches now every 5 or 6 blocks. So that's about as much as you need to stop them spawning. And like I say, they could spawn down there, couldn't they? And then walk up, you know, so I can't get rid of them completely. I guess if I take away, they can't get up 2 blocks. So if they spawn outside that area, because I'll just take away all the steps, it's 2 blocks. So if they spawn there, it won't matter because I can't get in. I'm learning myself to make this like a workable idea. But now I've got the resin. My idea was to use this Creaking Hearts as decor, but because they keep spawning the creaking, I don't want to use it as much. Now I was thinking, let's just go down into the ruins here. Welcome to the chat. If you're new, say hi, or yeah, just having a look in the ruins. I just need to show an example of what I'm wanting to do here. Just get up onto this vantage point. So for example, if I put some Creaking Hearts for decor up there, and I'm working down here all the time, I won't ever interact with the creaking at night. They'll just be like torches. So I could get away with using the Creaking Hearts for decoration quite far away to somewhere where I'm not working, if that makes sense. And they are quite nice to look at, I must admit. Let me just let's go up there and have a look. Because I was maybe thinking of putting them in like some sort of situation like this. not that one. I keep doing that, don't I? That's that messed up, and that's wrong. I need to get onto that ledge. That's what I need to do. I get rid of that torch. So basically, oh, that was a witch. A witch sound. This is awkward, isn't it? It's that little ledge that's in the way. Right. I'm trying to think how this works. Nope, that's wrong. Three, a heart, and at the top that's lit now. Yeah? If I get down there, take them away. So we can see the heart, look there, inside the tower. It's not as, I mean, maybe at night time it'll be better. So that was my sort of idea, was to, it's like a, I guess like a lighthouse sort of beacon idea, where you've got a light inside the tower. It's not as striking right now because it's not night time, so maybe we'll have to wait till it's night. But my idea might still work as a decoration, because even though that will spawn a creaking, it'll be right over there, it won't interact with me. I'm too far away. So I get the benefit of the decoration without having to piss about with him. Because that's what I don't want. I want the decoration, but I don't want to have to keep fighting him. So it's getting night time. I'm going to put one of these, we got the green one, very nice, and that's gone completely green now because it's copper. That's kind of cool, isn't it? All green. Let me just, it's getting night time now, so this might actually be a little bit of a test. A blue one. Very cool. I've never had a blue one before. Is that blue? Turquoise? Anyway, that's green, definitely, that one down there. Right, so we can see the heart inside the tower, can't we? There. It's not fully night time yet. Weird noises. What's that weird noise? It sounds like a creaking, but it's stuck. What is that noise? Right, so it's definitely dark now, so that creaking should have appeared. Ah. It's the iron. Ah, let's go check that out quick. They're scrapping, that's what that noise was. Look, they're fighting. Iron Golem versus Creaking. Creaking's in the water. The Iron Golem is killing stuff. Okay. Zombies. Cool. I don't want the Creaking to see me. That's it, look. Yeah. You seem twatting that zombie. Now, as the Iron Golem hits him, I don't think he's giving off any, like, resin. I'm not sure if I can get close enough to see. Let's go down and see if we can have a look. No, there's no resin on the tree. So if I get close, will the Creaking's in the water? Yeah, you keep him in there, mate, I don't mind. But there's no resin on the tree, so he's not interacting with me because he's getting beaten up by that. These are all things we don't know. I'd be a good game tester for this game, wouldn't I? Oh shit. Right, so the Creaking has come for me, look. Yes, I'm looking at you now, chill. My goodness. See if I can come, that's it, let the Iron Golem have him off. So that now has got resin on it. Right, cool. Right, I'm gonna avoid him. That's all the zombies he killed. And I'm just gonna sleep. Cheers, Nigs. I'm probably gonna end soon. That was the Creaking dying. Let me just go check. The resin's still there. It is. Which is good. Good to know. Even underneath. How cool was that? It was even underneath. I can't get that one, but I'm not asked. Maybe I can. Yes. Haha. I win. So the Iron Golem was pretty useful then at keeping that Creaking at bay while I was working stuff out. Interesting. Oh, my little babies. Oh yeah. Very cool. I can breed them again tomorrow. Right guys, I think we've had enough for tonight. Done the Iron Golem. Bit of a disappointment, but I like the the copper lights. The green one's very cool. And obviously the Creaking is still an ongoing experiment. Yeah. You can imagine if I put like loads of them up there, if I ever went up there in the night time and just get constantly attacked. Is it worth it? So if you're new to the chat, please consider subscribing and watching some of the old episodes. You can see this drained lake being built from scratch. Some of the older episodes, it's still filled in with water. It's alright, mate. I don't mind. As I'm sometimes quiet in the chat too. I just let everybody else talk. So, yeah, you're open tomorrow, aren't you, Gareth, at the shop? I am working tomorrow, so I'm probably not going to get a chance to come down and see you. Right, let's put this Creaking hearts in there. All that for 12 resin blocks. Yes, mate, I'm the same. It's shit being an adult, isn't it? I'm joking. It's great being an adult. You can have Rice Krispies for tea if you want. Who's going to argue about it? I'm just dumping off some stuff here. Some rubbish. My collection of pumpkins for Halloween. Right guys, so thanks for watching, and I might do a bit of City Skylines tomorrow. Yeah, I'd like to be able to expand the inventory as well. You get like a some sort of upgrade. It's the same with every game. No Man's Sky is terrible for it. You're always filling your inventory with rubbish, and then as soon as you throw something away to make room for it, you need it. Ah, he's cool, isn't he? He keeps killing zombies. Come on then, zombie. Nah, wimped out. Right guys, thanks for watching, and yeah, we learned quite a bit today. So I'll try and do a bit of building in this, well, instead of mucking around with torches and everything else. It's been a distraction. So thanks for watching guys. Cheers.